A storm is brewing. This is storm watch number 2. Good afternoon, Kent. Good afternoon, Mel. A little bit of activity. They said there was going to be a thunderstorm. I've heard a couple of bouts of thunder. Still waiting for the lightning though, so I thought why not do another storm watch like we did before, and yeah, keep an eye out. Also a good chance just to chat, see what everyone's up to. It could just end up being a boring grey sky, but it is raining and there was a little bit of thunder, so see if we get any nice strikes out of it. Hi Andy, hi Jeremy. Oh, I think that was a flash just then in the distance. Hello Denise, where am I? I'm at home. I'm at home bored and I heard some thunder, so I thought, oh, let's get a live set up, let's watch a storm together. Although knowing my luck, it'll be a crap one. Not like that storm we had before, that was a brilliant one. Always good just to go live and chat anyway. I was thinking of doing that anyway before I heard the thunder. Just setting up a just chatting live. Might do it one day it was on actually. Yeah, Dave's alright, Kent. He's a couple of bruises and that. He's hard enough, he can handle it. So could have been a lot worse, that's the thing, when doing all this video and protests and that, you know. I always say one day it's going to be, you know, there's going to be a bad attack. You know, it's, you have to kind of be ready for it, but that's what to expect with protests, especially with these Palestinians, etc., because, you know, they're not nice people. So, although this wasn't even the Palestinians, this was just the left, the Marxist party. Of course, Tenconian that turned up to counter-protest, and the first thing they all did was get violent, start attacking, and you know they're just full of anger and hate and violence. So yeah, it's not good. Whereas on our side, we tend to just peacefully counter-protest, shout a few words and that, but no one gets, you know, no one gets too bad. They always do that. They provoke it. Hi Lynn, welcome. Hello Jeremy. Nice, nice. Get them in. And if it's just for chatting, it's what we do on most of the lives anyway. We just all chat, and it's a good little community. So even watching a dull grey sky is good enough, as long as we've got chat. I'm hoping it'll be a half decent storm, but it didn't say much on the weather app. Even on the weather app, it was supposed to rain all morning, but it ended up being dry. It's only really just started now, but it is hot and humid. So I'm expecting some nice lightning. I'd love to capture a big thunderclap now. That's if the storm's going to be that big, but yeah, they're amazing, thunderclaps. I mean, they're amazing to hear, but when you actually get one in your area, it's you can feel it. You can feel the vibrations. It's like an earthquake. Well, a small one, but things rumble. So yeah, it's pretty good. Hey LTG, hope you're well. I mean, it's a nice storm cloud up there, to be fair. It could very well be lightning in that storm cloud. It's a proper dark one. Yeah, I think OneGen's working on a video at the moment of all his footage from yesterday. Which he'll put up later. He's not getting the algorithm pushed for the video that he put up because of the assault and the attack. It doesn't get pushed out to anyone, so no one's actually getting to see it, which is a shame. But yeah, he's alright, he's alright. He said his knee's hurting pretty bad today, and he's got quite a graze and a big swelling on it. And yeah, hurt his hand. Had his hand bruised up as well. But like I said, he's hard enough, he can handle it. So he's just resting it today and working on a video. Yeah, I still got to watch Charlie Beaches. I did see a clip come up earlier where they were faced with Balaclava Boy again. I think that was on DJE. I try not to watch his stuff, to be honest, but I wanted to see what was going on. You could see Charlie and that in the clip. And Balaclava Boy getting arrested. But I haven't seen Charlie's yet. I was going to do that later. I was literally just finishing watching one of Billy Moore's. I think Billy Moore's great. Makes me laugh. There's a few faint flashes of lightning up there. Nothing dramatic yet though, unfortunately. But that storm cloud's getting darker. Just hope there's no reflection in the glass because I'm behind the camera in my pants and no one wants to see that, so it should be okay. I just want one decent lightning strike to come down, or a thunderclap. But I'm not holding my hopes up. There was no warning for any big storm like we had before. I think it was a red alert for storm, whereas this was just a yellow warning, storm warning. Yeah, well said, LTG, well said. You alright, AJ? How are you? I was thinking you might get stormed down that way. I think it was forecast to be from North London area, top of London, all the way up the east coast, but missing out Kent. So don't think you've got any storms there, have you, Kent? Certainly get variety on this channel. 1 minute we're in the middle of protests filming aggressive Antifa. We go from that to filming one shot of a grey sky. Calm and relaxed. Just planning what events I go to next. I would have gone down to London yesterday, to be fair, but things are too tight at the moment, so I didn't want able to do that one. I want to go up to Scotland, which is coming up in a couple of weeks, but I don't think I'll be able to do that one either. Pretty much out of the question. But also we got this Dover, the Great British National Strike. Their step 2 thing is in Dover, and I think that's on the 19th, so that's in a couple of weeks. Big mass meet on Dover beaches in protest, and that one I really want to get to, so that might be the next one I do. There's Roman in the chat. I'm gonna have to go to my chat and put it on all chat. They keep hiding people, I see, in people's lives. There we go, I see you now. Hello, Roman. Your messages are being hidden. That's happened before when people were saying hello to someone. I was like, well, I can't see anyone in the chat. Have I been blocked or something? And they told me, no, it's because you've got to go to all messages. So click on the live chat, all messages, and you get to see everyone. It's weird how you get like hidden first of all though. Like most people wouldn't even think to go to the filter and put on all messages. Yeah, I suppose that one down in Dover, I guess you'll be doing that one, Kent. 19th of July, have a look. The Great British National Strike. think they're also promoting it on X. It's not being overly promoted that I've seen. I had to search X myself earlier on just to make sure, you know, when the date was. But yeah, that'd be good. That'd be a good one. That actually on the beaches of Dover. I think police are going to try and block people going or stop it happening. But I think, yeah, Patriots are just going to go anyway and get the voices heard. I don't think she got assaulted several times, was it, AJ? I think it was just one woman grabbed her camera or something that she was holding, and then she went off to hospital with a finger that she thought was broken. And I thought, yeah, she'd know if it was broken. She wouldn't be saying, oh, I think it's broken. You'd know it's broken if it's broken. And then turned out just to be bruising or something. But still, it's just another YouTuber getting attacked. I mean, like her or not, you know, she's getting out there. And it's dangerous to be out there filming this type of stuff for people. People are getting attacked all the time. I think DJE a while back, he got a brick to the head during the riots, I think. And of course, one gen getting attacked yesterday, CP. I think DP Audits, he got a punch to the face a few weeks back. So, yeah, lots of attacks are happening on the old YouTubers. That's the thing with her being a vulnerable adult as well and still going. I think that's part of her vulnerability or whatever disability or whatever she's got, is that she doesn't realise the dangers. She doesn't, yeah. Yeah, does she realise? Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder. Westside Jack, there's a grass. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like in this sort of circle. We don't really do the police, so yeah. That's why even I try and keep away to a certain extent whenever I'm in London in the future. See you later, Mel. We'll try and enjoy the storm. I mean, at the moment we've just got a big grey cloud. I mean, there's been 3 or 4 flashes, haven't there? But there haven't been anything exciting. I just thought it was a good opportunity to maybe get some good storm footage and more chat than anything. I'm surprised the police haven't stopped her already, LTG. I mean, if you look at like Marty Blackborough, for instance, you know, police are going around his door every week with papers served to him that he can't attend, you know, etc. protests in Leeds or something. So I've seen a couple of videos he puts out, he just rips them up in front of them, but yeah, he doesn't go because otherwise he'd be nicked. So yeah, they're out there restricting certain people going to protests. Hi Deborah. The storm is apparently from around north, yeah, top of London all the way up the east coast. Apparently that's where the storm is. No mention of a big storm, but we're here trying to get what we can. Oh, did she, Kent? I didn't realise that. Showing convos. Yeah, it's definitely getting dangerous out there, AJ. That's the thing, a lot of these protests and counter-protests, they're public information, and therefore, you know, the police are ready and waiting for it. So, you know, attacks and that, not a lot goes on. But for this one that they went to, obviously it was a secret gathering. You know, they didn't want anyone about. They wanted to go there, turn up and protest Nick Tinkonia, etc. Turning points. So that's why there was no police presence when they first went, and why they were all getting attacked. And then of course the police came afterwards and put in the police lines. Yeah, you get some pretty good storms over there, Jeremy, in the US. All your cyclones and all that, whirlwinds. I've seen some of those American storms. They're amazing. Love to see one of those. Don't expect much from a English East Coast storm though. To us, a few bolts of streak lightning is amazing. Yeah, same, Kent. Even when I was younger, like late teens, early 20s, I thought I was destined to be a storm chaser. I used to just watch videos of storms all the time. And when we had massive winds up to like 100 miles per hour gusts on the coast many years ago, and it nearly flooded, like the 50-year flood, they were saying to everyone, "I'll stay at home, be safe, and that, don't get caught out." I was near the pier, you know, with waves going right over the pier, and I was so tempted just to walk down there and get some of it. It's getting blown all over the place, and I was like, "This is it. This is brilliant. I love this." Just videoing it. I've got a video somewhere on my channel from like 10 years ago. The floods nearly came. Yep, thunder. You see the lightning as well. There's a fair bit of flashlight in there. Not what we want, but it's something. No, definitely wasn't a part of that one. If that were to happen, you'd think there was a thunderclap, and several of them. Hello, Black Fox. Yeah, I'm safe. Yeah, same, Jeremy. I sometimes put on the ambient sounds on the old Alexa device. The sounds of a thunderstorm. I recently watched that new Twisters movie that came out a while ago. It wasn't as good as the original Twister movie. Yeah, it was fantastic. That's what we all doing on this fine Sunday. We chilling, relaxing. See you later, AJ. Enjoy the Grand Prix. I never got into racing much. I tried watching racing in Grand Prix, but I don't know, it kind of bores me a little bit. Watching cars just going round and round and round, not really doing anything. I know some people see it differently, but ah, you got Thunder too, LTG. Yeah, it's supposed to be top of London upwards, so you should get some down there. It is proper muggy. That's why I say I'm, yeah, humid, sweating, not dressed. Haven't put the fans on yet though, but it might go on. Yeah, they get pretty good down there, Roman. I remember being down in Devon once and there was a storm. Amazing waves there as well. On the east coast, the water's crap. You know, I like a big wave. And yeah, we don't get them here ever, even in the storm, barely. Yeah, apart from storm watching, I was going to work on the video today. I still have to get my video done from last weekend, for the children event. I just didn't get many clips. I need to remember to get more B-roll footage for making good little documentary films. I have to remind myself, otherwise it'll be short and sweet. And a couple of interviews, didn't really get many. It's hard to resist a good kebab, Roman. A nice bit of doner meat. I get it with principles, but then again, the national dish of the United Kingdom is a chicken tikka masala. The national dish is a curry. So, principles are out the window with that one. National dish should be bloody fish and chips or a roast dinner, in my opinion. And that's no lie, but it's the official national dish, chicken tikka masala. Daytime storms are never good anyway. Obviously it's nicer when it's dark, seeing the lightning better, but yeah. At least it's a nice nature watch, you get to see the occasional seagull flying past. I'm sure it would be Rebel. Yeah, nothing too stormy happening. That really dark storm cloud has gone. So I'll probably wrap it up in a second. Get back to editing film. There's a lot of footage to go through and edit today, so yeah. I thought I'd start this live up anyway, just in case we had a good storm coming along, and just to chat to the regulars. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for everyone joining. If a massive storm does come along, I'll go live again, but I can't see it happening. Like I said, there wasn't really any warning anyway, so. But yeah, enjoy chatting to you all, as always. Take care, everyone, and I shall see you in the next video or live. Bye all, take care.